Hey guys, what is up? I am CNJMC1, bringing you more KSP like a boss! Okay, so, for some weird reason, KSP glitched out. I don't know how. But what happened was, instead of popping up as a normal window or in full screen mode, what would happen is that it came up in a 200 by 200 pixel little square, and it was just literally impossible to play. And so I got it working now, but I didn't get the save. Like, I didn't copy the save file from the last one. So if I resume the save thing, I made this like right now, just before I started recording. But if you can see, there's a tracking center. My satellite isn't there anymore, but everything is still here. But we're not going to focus on a satellite anymore. What we're going to focus now is a spaceship. Now, I still got rocketry, but I don't have mech jet because I think that's very cheaty. Okay. And I think I think I know how to dock. I'm not sure. Okay, so I don't know what I'm gonna name it, but I do know I'm going to use get this, shove it all the way up there, and no, utility, we're gonna get one of these here. I really don't know how I want to build my space station. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a second, and I'll come back when I have a better idea of what I want my space station to look like and how to build it. So until then, I'll see you later. So I am back with a better idea of what I want my space station to look like, and I might warn you, you see my mouse here and it might go off, or you can still see it, I'm not so sure, but that's just me going to my internet browser to see the image I found that I want my space station to look like. And so I think in general, one part of the space station was basically alright, I am back with my rocket. Now, insanely funny story. I managed to build this entire thing, like this entire rocket, and launch it and get it into orbit, only to realize that I forgot to press the record button when I got the picture back. When I got the picture of what I wanted my rocket to look like my spaceship. You can imagine I was pretty sad, and I was like, "Aw, man, what the heck?" So mad. I wasn't mad at like anybody. I was like, oh, and when I realized it, I had already made like a near circular orbit, and I thought I was making like history for myself because I've never been able to do that. Take my word for it, I've never been able to do that, like in life and beyond. And only to realize that I had not recorded. How much fuel does this add? That might be plenty, because I kind of ran out of fuel here, and I needed to get that orbit in a circle, and then that thing is kind of glitching in the freaking ground like a failure. I am. And yeah. So I managed to get this thing into space, and I didn't detach it because I realized that madness, and I was like, oh my gosh. So hard. Anyways, I think I'm ready now. I experienced a lot of wobble on this area, like here, like this. I think here and here are like trying to rip themselves apart. And the best way I can think of like fixing that is putting like this here, putting something there, and just like keeping it there. But I'm afraid it might interfere with the micropropellant thing over here, so I'm just gonna do that in 4, angle sharp, raise that up a bit, structural. Anyway guys, I'm really sorry. I was like, oh, I was so mad at myself for not remembering to do it. I just kinda hated myself for a brief second there. But then I realized it's never healthy to hate yourself. You should never hate yourself. You should always love yourself, if anything. That's not what I wanted to click. When the heck did I grab this? Oh! Like a boss. Trash that. There we go. And then I'll get the same ones up here. There we go. Over here. And over here. And just attach here like a boss. There we go. And hopefully that'll stop all the jittering this thing wants to do. Maybe I could make an X like that, but it won't let me. Why? Because, yeah, I kind of figured. Anyways, let's just do one more that goes here. Precautionary measures. Don't even think that's a word. Say I'm gonna go over there. Do I even have the thing? Screw you. Anyways, basically what's going down is these. Leave me alone. Okay. So these tanks are going to fill these tanks, and these will, like, these two here and here will feed these two tanks, and they're also going to burn, which means they're going to run out of the fuel the fastest, which is why I have it over here, like this thing. And then when, like, all the tanks are gone, they're going to drop. Like, all the fuel is gone in there, they're going to drop. And then there's going to be fuel in here, and then they're going to transfer to the middle one. And when they're out, they're going to drop. And I'm using this rocketry thing over here. Get off my lawn, my building pad, whatever this thing is called. Anyways, because it's a really powerful rockets. And so, yeah. Ta-da. Save that. Let's launch this. See, there's proof that I got it already. Derbis. And it was so good too. Anyways, I got a little extra fuel for my rocket needs. And we will be able to fly this thing. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Just kidding! And of course, it's going to reap itself with the wobbliness. Now, something I want to do, we want to turn off the gimbal, whatever it's called on that. I think that's the vector thing for the middle. So basically, these things are just going to adjust everything for it. Yeah, there's a I still hope that wasn't anything important that exploded. My wings are okay? Yes. There we go. You can stop that message. Alright, so we're still flying. Amazing. Gonna throw the overheating. Ever so slightly. There we go. But ever so slightly it's still overheating, so I'm just gonna keep it there. And since we're at such a high speed, I'm just gonna throw it a little bit. Save some fuel. And so the middle tank has stopped overheating. Those things are going to continue to cool. So basically when I get to around this kind of speed, I just kind of like throttle down a bit and let the rest of the power with the lowering density of the atmosphere take over. And I'm going to do a gravity turn now because I can. SAS on, and that is expand. Is that thing still there? It's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. Hilarious. Alright, so there we go. See, that's another piece of proof. Is it? Okay. So let's just throttle up. Just because I can. Don't care if those things overheat, they're gonna run out of fuel anyway. There we go. What the hell? Ah. Ah. That hurts my feelings. That really hurts my feelings. Oh my gosh. After I was near perfect with this, then I ran out of fuel. And then now the middle thing had to break. My gosh. All that RCS thrusters. Oh my gosh. Da. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I am attaching these over here. Wrong button. There we go. So they'll push it all away. So these are the tanks that are going to decouple first. So these all go over here. There we go. Beautiful. And then I'm going to do the same for that side. There we go. There we go. There we go. And last but not least, there we go. It's kind of derpy intercepting that. There we go. And everything seems to be in place as far as I can see. And so these are going to go with over there, here, and then there we go, and then there we go. Let's launch for the third time. No, actually, screw it. I've had enough of this game for a while after those 3 failed attempts. The first one was I forgot to record. The second one, wait, it's actually 2. And the second one was what happened now. So I'm not sick of this game. I'm still gonna make more. But oh my gosh. So I've been CNJMC1, and I will see you next time. Bye.